And welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, PvP, out here for another installment of LA Lifestyle. Thank you for checking in out here with your boy. We hope you enjoyed the episode last week with Cody Lewis and Big Docs. They're actually right now, they're probably just wrapping up the All-City Grand Prix they got going on. Make sure you tap in with All-City Grand Prix and Cody Lewis and Big Docs. But tonight, we're going to get back on a little hip-hop vibe. We got some good friends of mine, some of like some OG kind of people in the whole movement and everything we have going on. But I just want to remind everybody that we're out here on KQBH LP in Los Angeles, California on 101.5 FM, community service of Boyle Heights Arts Conservatory, broadcasting live on your FM dial and streaming on lpfm.la. And tonight we are going to be interviewing a close friend of mine. Really proud of what these boys have done in the last year. Have been able to have them on my showcases. Now they're doing their own showcases and booking artists. And it's just great to see them doing what they're doing. So without further ado, guys, I got Danny Boy out here all the way from La Habra, California. Owner, operator, CEO, Mr. Presidential Campaign Runner, Danny Boy out here from Batch Records. Introduce yourself.
Yo, this is Danny Boy, La Habra. We out here. You already know. Shout out to PvP for getting me on here, man. Come on.
Yeah, come on now. Let's go. We're the airways. We're the access to the airways. We got a lot of stuff going on. And then we also, too, we got one of my favorite Batch Records artists out here, too. He pulled up with you. We got, from Anaheim, California, we got Jesus in the house. And we also have him watching us up on the wall. Don't worry, this is clean radio. This is family-friendly radio. We not only have him on the wall watching us, but we have him sitting in a chair watching us.
He's out here.
The three before the speaking into the mic.
Oh, yeah. Don't turn wine into water, man. But guys,
had to bring my boy through. You already know.
And you also too. I see right now you guys got the exclusive, the new Jesus merch drop right now that I see you guys have been pushing pretty hard.
Yes, sir.
We'll touch on that really quick too, because we're going to talk about the record label. We're going to talk about what you got going on. We're also going to talk about the Getty Boys too. Okay. I can't forget about Solo and Menthol. I mean, I honestly, Menthol's been hitting me up in the DM. He's been on some real stuff, giving me some good, like positive vibes. And Solo, I just love. You know what I love?
His energy.
When we did Hot 16s Fest Volume 2, he did not leave his spot.
He didn't.
He was there for every artist. He literally, I kept coming up to him like, bro, you have not left this spot. Pen in his ear.
Just right there, nothing but energy. That's
and
all
nothing
he
but
does.
energy, vibes the whole time.
That's all he does.
And I just kudos to what he's got going on. That's what we need, and that's why I'm glad too, because you guys bring that energy too. So we'll dive in here. As the CEO of Batch Records, you wear multiple hats, right, man?
Yes, sir.
So how do you balance your creative process of making music with the responsibilities of running a record label? Because not only do you run a record label, you have your solo projects, and you are a part of the group, the Getty Boys. So how do you find the balance, my guy?
I'll tell you right now, it's tough, man, balancing it all, but I somehow do it because it's the love of the game and the love of rap and making music, man. But besides that, I think the way I do it is one day I'll just really think about my solo stuff, I have a day just for my solo stuff, and then have another day where it's worrying about my artists and make sure I check in with everyone and everybody that they're getting their work done or working on new music or getting ready to drop a project. And then with the Getty Boys, I'm always there, whenever they need me. So I tried my hardest to be out there in Long Beach, but the Long Beach from La Habra is about 30 minutes. So when I'm driving out there, traffic and shit, but it's always good,
Oh, no, yeah, it's always good. Sorry, we're just balancing something out right there.
No, you're good.
Yeah, my bad. That's very, I was tuning in there. So it seems like it's a lot going on, because I know the Getty Boys, that's more like a newer adventure, right?
Yeah, man. I met Menthol Prince from his wife, because I used to work with her, and she told me that her husband raps. And she showed him my music, and then after that he basically brought me over to the studio. We had to talk. He told me how serious I was about this, and I told him about everything that I do and how I do it. And he's like, you know what, you want to be a part of the Getty Boys? I was like, bro, I don't let's go.
So I'm just curious, because the Getty Boys is such a different,
right?
I mean, and you guys got numbers.
Yeah, man.
Like legit, y'all got numbers on the DSPs. Like you got something to show for it. And it's just, how did you blend that your style of rap? Because like, see, like you and me, like I'll be catching some freestyles with you at an open mic. Like we'll pull up in the parking lot. So that's where I'm like, how are you blending your style into the Getty Boys?
See, the thing I like about the Getty Boys is we all bring something different to the table. Like Menthol Prince, he's into like Playboy Cardi, Lil Uzi Vert. You know, he
like
got that mainstream shit.
Yeah,
right?
like I see like a lot of auto tune, a lot of different kind of vocal, like kind of like samples and plugins and stuff like that. And you guys even were at Complex Con and Little Man J. You got to show Little Man J your music. I mean,
yeah, man, it was a blessing, bro. We just went there and we're like, let's go do some interviews, see who we run into. And then sure enough, Menthol Prince saw him and he's like, bro, I know that man. I was like, Little Man J? He was like, yeah, bro. He went over there, interviewed him, showed him the song, and it was crazy, bro. Honestly, that's a crazy story because we weren't even supposed to be at Complex Con. We were outside just trying to do a vendor.
I just saw that, and low key, I was almost like wanted to hit you up. I was like, yo, like, can you do that?
No, honestly, we didn't make it inside, but we were out on the street. So everybody that was walking towards Complex Con, we were right there, like, yo,
so
check
you
out
blended in,
pretty much,
and you snuck in.
Yeah, we snuck in because some dude came up to us and he's like, hey, bro, I'm selling these VIP tickets. Like, I'm leaving, I'm not coming back. Like, do you want to buy them? I was like, how much are they? He's like, $50. I was like, nah, I'm good. And then he got in his Uber, but then he stopped the Uber and he's like, yo, bro, you know what? Just take them. He gave me 2 passes, bro. I went in there, I scanned in with Menthol Prince, and then I told Menthol Prince, give me the one you got. I'm going to go get Solo. So we ran out there, I grabbed Solo, and we scanned, and we both went in, and we got everybody in for free. It was crazy, the whole crew.
Oh, yo, and y'all got to see Kid Cudi, too.
Oh, I got to meet Kid Cudi.
And then, but I also, crazy. Too, I saw online that I guess everyone was disappointed with his performance at Complex Con.
Oh, at Complex Con?
Can we touch on this?
Oh, yeah, you could definitely. I mean,
well, what do you think? I mean, I know it was surreal for you. You got to meet the man. I'm a big Kid Cudi fan. But, what the tabloids say, like, it wasn't...
Well, basically,
what happened?
Well, basically, what happened? People they like the old Cudi. They want to listen to like Pursuit of Happiness.
I want that Moon Man.
Day and Night, But he dropped an album called Insano, so he was just performing most songs off his new album. People were like, nah. And some people were messing with this. Some people were like, yo, we want to hear Pursuit of Happiness. We want to hear all this other.
Yeah, because honestly, Complex Con is kind of one of those things where you're bringing like. If you're going to be there, you're there for a reason because you're known for something. That's what I look at Complex Con.
Yeah, man. A lot of culture in there, dude. Complex Con is crazy.
Yeah, but, keeping it rolling here, you guys, we got La Habra in the house and we got Anaheim. We just had Baby Rich out here representing, too.
Shout out Baby Rich.
Yeah, Baby Rich killed his episode.
Dude,
he did.
We saw that on the way over here, dude. Shout out Baby Rich.
Yeah, no, it was a solid episode. We got our Honduran. It was cool because Cyanide and him they were able to touch on some things because he's been docked in Honduras. He's sailed through the Panama Canal and stuff like that. So it was cool that they were able to vibe on that. So shout out to you, baby, if you're listening, man. Yo.
Shout out to Cyanide too.
Rap is new rock and roll. Hey, let's go right here, radio host. But I just want to ask you though, man. Being from Habra, it may not be commonly associated with hip hop, as it maybe with say Long Beach or Compton.
Yeah.
But how does your hometown influence your music in the direction of Batch Records and what you got going on? Like, what has La Habra done for you guys? Because y'all be doing shows at Squires now. Like,
yes,
kind of, what does La Habra do for you and your drive to do more?
Just my passion for La Habra is always trying to put it on the map, man. I always want people to know where La Habra is because La Habra has no freeways. Like, to get to the nearest freeway is probably like 10, 15 minutes. Either way, like heading towards Brea, you gotta take the 57, or if you're going towards Hacienda, you gotta get the 60 from there, and then like to get the 5, you gotta go like towards Buena Park
and go down beach.
Yeah, so like to get to La Habra, you gotta like legit gotta go there because there's like there's no freeway
exit.
It's not like you're driving
down a major freeway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, Cyanide knows. But yeah, man, I mean, I just really wanted to put La Habra on the map. I really got inspired because I saw a rapper named John Wayne. He was signed to Stone Throws, and he goes by John Wayne. Actually, I went to high school with his sister, and she told me that he rapped. I checked him out, and sure enough, dude, he's worked with like some really good producers on like Stone Throws and everything. Like, I was pretty surprised, and he's the first one to come out like La Habra, even though he's like an underground rapper, He's not,
like he actually had like you be like, oh.
But yeah, homeboy's like making a living off this shit.
Yeah.
Stop myself.
Hey, no, it's all good. We all get a mulligan, like in golf, right?
There you go.
It's like golf, you get a mulligan right there. That's all good. But you know, it's like Batch Records. It's known for its unique approach to the music industry. You know, maybe Jesus. You know, you get a little opinion here. What sets your record label apart, and how do you envision making a lasting impact in the hip hop scene? Like in your eyes, from an artist who's on the label.
Well, to begin with, I don't think I've seen or I know of another record label out there doing what we're doing, that are starting where we're starting from. And you know, we have something building very beautifully with the community. You know, everybody's trying to help each other out, and everybody sees that. You know,
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool to see everybody helping each other out. You know, and everybody knows that we're trying to chase the same dream at the end of the day.
Yes, sir.
And you know,
Yeah.
it's just beautiful to see a record label help the community, and the community support the record label back.
And what do you think is unique about it, Danny?
I think what's unique about the record label is how we just started, bro. Like, it was only me at first, and like most of my homies just like, you know, went their own ways, and you know, they did their own thing. And then as I grew up and I kept doing it and I kept growing, the homies came back and they were like, yo, I'm trying to get on this, like, you know. And I was like, yo, bro,
Always
like,
like
you know.
that, though.
And but you know, prophecy was like always there. He was like, whenever I wanted to get
How
him
long
on
have
track.
you guys known each
Bro,
other?
I known Prophecy since 5th grade. Like, we go way back, man. Like, if I tell you a story, at first we didn't really like each other. Fool. It was like that.
That's usually how it goes.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
my like, you know, you get the uncle from another mother. Like, I have a couple like that, and they'll tell me like, I hated your dad. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no,
Yeah,
that's how it
yeah.
is. Usually, buddy, like, but you're friends for a reason.
Exactly, and look at that. We're still friends to this day, which is
So
crazy.
you've known each
man.
other since you were 10.
Yeah, dude, 5th grade, man. What grade is that? That's like 10?
Yeah, 10. So 5th
Sheesh,
grade.
That goes way back, man.
So what are you, 27 now?
I'm 26.
Okay, so
Yeah,
16 years. Okay.
Young buck.
Yeah, man, known for a while. But La Habra is like a small town, bro. Like, everybody knows everybody. Like, a lot of people are moving in now. Like, they're building like more housing and everything. But
Yeah, I know.
when I was little, bro, everybody was somebody's cousin. Everybody knew somebody from La Habra. Like, it was crazy. It was like that. It was such a small town.
That's kind of how it is. Like, I mean, where I'm from, especially, I grew up in a town with like 400 people, bro.
Mm.
So
Damn,
you
that's a
want-
small town.
Yeah, you want to talk about you want to talk about small town. We'll get into it. But we're here to interview you. And guys, you know, just if you're just tuning in, you know, just another reminder, we're out here on 101.5 FM KQBH in Los Angeles, California. Just another community service at Boyle Heights Arts Territory. Broadcasting live on your FM dial and streaming on lpfm.la. Tonight, my guest representatives of Batch Records. We got the CEO. The
Hey, yo.
president, El Presidente, El Jefe, Compa, Carnal, Chingon. What, I mean, the list can go on with leader nicknames.
There we go. It's your boy.
It's your boy. Hey, what's up? But, you know, boys, thank you for coming out. We got Danny Boy and Jesus out here.
Thank you, sir.
And how do you say a 3 before the E?
The 3 before the E.
The 3 before the E.
That's my dog.
It's like, you got to put your little twist on it, because, you know, you're not turning, you know, wine into water.
Putting a little bit of a rhyme into my name. You know?
Yeah. So,
There you
you know,
go.
really quick, if I could ask you, I've never asked you this. How did you come up with your name?
Hey.
It's a funny story. I used to go by JNC.
JNC?
Yeah.
And what did that mean?
Those were my initials.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yeah, and so I just wanted to keep it simple, you know, and not go like too crazy into the trying to, you know, make a dope rap name, I guess, you know, and try to just stay myself.
Uh-huh.
So I was JNC, but then when I started releasing my music to platforms, there was a bunch of JNCs. So I'm like, okay, I gotta switch it up. I gotta come up with something else. And when I created my Instagram, I had to obviously come up with my username.
Uh-huh.
And so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just keep it simple, my name, right? Jesus. But then it all goes into like, you know, there's this username's already taken. So then you gotta create something else. And then Instagram has this thing where they give you options. They create the name for you, you know? And so then they started giving me ideas of how to,
So you got
You know?
your name from an Instagram suggestion?
pretty much, pretty freaking much.
Fire.
Look at that. Who would have known, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, look at us. Who would have known?
Who would have known? Look
Who
at
would
us.
have known?
Look at
So that's how you got your name, legit.
Yeah, and it all just started as a username for my Instagram, right?
An
That wasn't
Instagram.
like all legit yet. And then we made a video with a buddy of ours, and they interviewed us. they're like, hey, so introduce your guys yourselves and let us know your name and what you guys do and stuff. And so I presented myself and I gave them my Instagram name, which was Jesus, the 3 before the E.
Mm-hmm.
And it just became a thing.
And it's stuck.
Yeah.
It's legendary.
Hey, you gotta be legendary, and if you're not legendary, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But I see we have great collaboration here. I met you guys. You both have performed. You performed at Hot 16s Fest Volume 2.
Yes, sir.
You performed at the OG,
Hey.
the OG Hot 16s Fest Volume 1, which we are bringing back, guys. Like, just stay in tune for that. And everything we always talk about the sister company. We got LA Lifestyle here, but make sure you go over and check out our other socials. Check out Hot 16s, PvP. We got the label, we got the record coming out. It's man, it's great. Like, I just love how it's only been a couple years, but I remember when I met you guys, like, it was like we were just like still. It almost felt like we were still figuring it out.
Well, yeah, man.
Well, we still are, but like I feel like when I look back and when I met everybody, like I've kind of been reflecting on the last 2-3 years, and it's like, whoa, bro, like we've kind of low key come a long way.
For real.
Yeah.
Like we were over where we were at, and we were like, nah, like
we're taking this to the
like
top.
we're gonna turn up, like
for sure.
It's
let's
the journey.
Yeah,
it's
like
the
we're
journey.
building a whole nother. Like I'm like everywhere I go now, I connect the dot with someone.
There we go.
Whether it be like anyone from Bars on Wheels, or whether it be someone associated with you guys,
Mhm.
like it's like a whole like dynamic of like, I'm like, it's like we're doing this because I know that, like, and then I'll look like, oh wow, like, okay, they know this, and then you go up and like, hey, and then it's like, oh hey, like, and then that's just another piece of the puzzle
That's-
connected,
yeah.
Yeah, it's all about, making relationships, and building bonds, bro. That's what gets you really far.
And
in this industry.
that's what I was kind of leading into here. With collaboration, it's a significant aspect of the hip hop genre that we all partake in. Is there an artist or producer you dream of collaborating with, or why do you think your guys' styles would complement each other? Like, you guys all work together, right? And you feel like your styles mend, but what is there anybody out there, like a dream artist or anything? And we'll start with Danny. We'll work over here to Jesus. Like, what is your dream collaboration with? Say, we'll do 2. Dream artist and dream producer.
Okay. Producer, The Alchemist. Just, I love his style. I love those underground, like, ruggy beats, bro. Like, that's just too dope. Like, I really would like to get on an Alchemist beat. And then to work with, it will have to be Kid Cudi. Like, I would love to work with Kid Cudi. That would be really dope. But besides that, man, those would be my 2 big people I would like to work with, The Alchemist and Kid Cudi. But I just saw that Kid Cudi and Alchemist were in the studio together, so that's insane, to see that. But yeah, man, those would be my 2, for sure, top 2.
Definitely. Awesome, and that's cool too. So Jesus, what's your dream producer and your dream artist that you would try to work with your style? Remember, it's good, got to complement you. So kind of your
Yes, sir.
inspiration a little bit,
I grew up a lot. When I really got into my music, as in the beginning, it was all about the NWA music. So I'm really a Dr. Dre fan. Like, I would love it to be in the studio with them and learn just everything. Any
Dre.
knowledge that he can give me. It'll be crazy. And aside from that, I can take it back to the NWA. The artist, I would love to work with Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
Lyrical. I feel like the way that I approach my music is almost similarities there, so like it's just blending Dr. Dre and Ice Cube would be just insane.
Yeah, definitely. And so out in Anaheim, like, are those like some really? I get it. Like, I've been to Anaheim. I take it like that's probably like a lot of inspiration too. Is like that OG like gangster rap, because Anaheim's kind of like it's got this like that OG
Got that
feel.
OG feel.
Yeah, it's like like it's like a different vibe. Like I love going to Angel Stadium.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite baseball stadiums. I've been to all of them in California: Petco, Dodger, Oracle, or Oakland Coliseum. Been to them all, and I love Oracle for the Giants, but like low key going to an Angel game, it's just like it's affordable.
It's affordable. Yeah, that's true.
When you go
It's right
to
there.
a Giants game, bro, it's just like Dodger Stadium. You're paying like $70-$80 a part. Like, it's,
Yeah.
you can go get like $4 like Budweisers in right field at Angel Stadium and have a great time.
Yeah, that OG,
That's true.
that OG feel in Anaheim, and also like Santa Ana.
And
It's
the
always
stadium
right
was
there.
built in like the '60s too. It's just like old AF, you know. So it's like,
Yeah.
and with you, like with Anaheim, like I asked Baby Rich this, like, do you think like where hip hop is at? Like I said, with La Habra, what does it do? Like, and maybe for you, in your opinion here, where do you think hip hop's at right now in Anaheim? And do you think like it's in a good place or it could do more?
I mean, it's definitely in a great spot. I know a bunch of artists coming from Anaheim that are, you know, upcoming as well, like we are, and we're starting to meet a bunch more once we do our shows, and it's crazy. But you know, of course we can do more. You know, we could always do more, and honestly, I don't think Anaheim's known like that at all when it comes to music. They're known for Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Yeah. So it's like.
I mean, I see. The thing is, I'm more of a baseball fan, so I
Angel Stadium. He's like,
yeah. And the Ducks too.
The
See,
Ducks.
okay, we
There
got
you
Cyanide's a Sharks fan, so you know,
Those right there.
the Ducks and the Sharks, like you know,
Little
obvious-
rivalry.
Yeah,
Little right.
I'm not
easy tickets.
Yeah, and same thing. I mean, it's Honda Center. It's right across the way. Like you can see if you sit at a certain part of Angel Stadium, you can see the Honda Center from Angel Stadium.
Yep, that's true.
You know, it's actually kind of cool. I like how cities do that, like with sports facilities. Like right now, we just had the Buccaneers and the Lions play in Detroit. You have like the Pistons arena, you have the Tiger
It's
Stadium,
all
you have
close
Ford
by.
Field. Everything is like tight knit, and that's how it is now in San Francisco because the Warriors moved over to Frisco, and like Chase Stadium's right down the way from Oracle Park, like in Frisco. And whatnot. But the only thing that throws it off is like the 49ers. Yeah, they're the 49ers, but they're in Santa Clara. And Santa
Right.
Clara is 50 miles south of San Francisco.
Yeah, bro. I went to a 49er game and I was like, wait, it's not in San Francisco? I was like, what? I was like, damn, I gotta keep driving.
Yeah.
Neither are the Cowboys. They're in
Oh man.
Austin.
Arlington or something like that.
Yeah, and how
it's
far-
not in Dallas though.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, that's the same
And
thing.
their spring training is out here. Like you can go to Cowboys game.